The DAT asked to reconsider government's earlier salary increase proposal of 3%, 1% and 1%. Dominica's teachers equipped to deliver on regional integration in the classroom, and government surveyors assess alternative routes in an effort to resolve sea blast concerns in Marigot. I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. The details after this.
Strong preparation. Strong concentration. Strong teamwork. Strong nerve. Strong performance. Strong oil. Volkswagen recommends Castrol Edge, our strongest oil. Castrol, it's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Introducing the Ashley collection at Quartz. Quartz has joined with Ashley Furniture, the #1 selling home furnishings brand in America, to bring you the most extraordinary furniture selection at unbeatable prices. It's now easier than ever before to find that perfect furniture piece for your home. And what's more, you can add that special touch with the right accent piece from our range of designer accessories from Ashley. Create the perfect look for your home with the Ashley collection at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home. Visit the new Ashley Gallery at our Roseau store.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. The Dominica Association of Teachers has been told by government to reconsider the 3%, 1% and 1% salary increase offer.
President of the association, Celia Nicholas, says the process was not completed and it should have continued. The Dominica Association of Teachers last year refused government's offer of 311 salary increase, but opted for a first offer made by the government at an earlier date.
We were given a first letter and we were not given the time to respond to that letter. I know legally individuals can say, well, you all didn't agree to the first letter, so negotiations are openers. But it's not only the letter of the law, but the spirit of the law and the spirit of the conversation and discussion that we had. Okay, we could have signed those negotiations the very same day. We could have done it, but we felt it was our responsibility to get back to our members. Nicholas says on Tuesday they received a letter to meet. We were supposed to be at a meeting today with them, but then the letter that we got, so we are just waiting. We conveyed, as a matter of fact, on Tuesday we got the letter. We conveyed our regrets, and they are trying to seek another day, which will be convenient for the government negotiating team. The association is currently awaiting another date.
And still with the teachers, 30 of them are better equipped now to deliver lessons on the benefits of regional integration. On Friday, the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Trade hosted a teacher training workshop on the importance of the CARICOM Single Market and Economy CSME in the classroom. Director of Trade Nathan Walter told the teachers they should ensure that students see themselves as CARICOM citizens.
I must confess that this teacher training workshop is dear to my heart, not only because I was once a teacher and a mold of young minds like yourselves, but I'm resolute in my belief that the way to ensure the success and sustainability of the excellent plans, programs, and perceived outcomes of the CSME is through ensuring that the young minds are in sync with the CSME and its benefit. Friends, it is sad to say, but it is more difficult to convert adults about the realistic benefits of regional integration if their minds have been made up otherwise, hence the engagement of the youth.
Dr. Gordon Harewood, of Right Angle Imaging, facilitated the training. The activity is part of the CARICOM Trade and Competitiveness Project funded by the Government of Canada.
Dominica continues to express interest in the outcomes of a vibrant CSME through information and education for the betterment of its citizens. Among the island's efforts in the furtherance of the CSME initiative, we have engaged a trade officer for CSME, as well as a minister and ambassador with CSME portfolios. The country has also shared the chairmanship of CSME. This initiative is an important part of interministerial consultation and collaboration for arriving at the right mix of skills and competencies for our citizens to take full advantage of the CSME.
You're watching Channel 5 News. The Guyana-based CARICOM Secretariat has planned to strengthen activities to ensure the CARICOM single market and economy is effective. 12 member states signed the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas establishing the CSME in 2006. An official of the CARICOM Secretariat told a teachers' workshop on CSME on Friday that a lot of work had to be done to achieve the objectives of CSME years after its establishment.
The CSME speaks, amongst other things, to the movement of skilled persons, service providers, and business persons. It is creating a single economic space, just as how one can move from Marigot to Rousseau seamlessly. So although Dominica and other CARICOM member states signed on to the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas around 2001, there was need to carve out the different processes and ensure that these processes were indeed harmonized and standardized.
One such approach was facilitating the free movement of labor among CARICOM member states.
We found in some member states that they had different processes to apply for a skills certificate and verification of that same certificate. Under this particular project, these and other processes were reviewed and recommendations were made and will be implemented to ensure easier access of our CARICOM nationals to the single market regimes and rights.
In more news now, government surveyors have started assessing proposed alternative routes at Marigot as an answer to avoiding sea blasts. A Marigot committee wants government to repair the feeder roads to be used in the event that the waves continue to cause a problem en route to the airport.
As a technical officer, it is my responsibility to provide the information for action, and that is as far as I can take it. It would have to be decided at the policy level, the continuation or the facilitation of those works. But we will try, because it's a really serious situation. We will try. We have emphasized the difficulties that the traveling public, pedestrians as well as vehicular traffic, So we'll try to emphasize that sort of need with a view to having those works done.
The committee hopes Minister of Public Works Ian Pinard can meet them next Wednesday on that matter.
All the options are pretty much costly, but we have to select which is the better option. The road option, number one, it will have benefits like twofold. One, it will facilitate the ease of traffic to have this situation with the overtopping. Number two, we have quite a number of farmers using this road, so there's a dual benefit. Once they can proceed and transport the produce out of this, greatly improved road, and there's an added benefit to this project.
In tourism, a call for the DHTA to be prepared to host representatives of 21 regional countries for the Caribbean Union of Teachers Conference coming soon.
The announcement was made at a magazine launch on Thursday. President of the Dominica Teachers Association, Celia Nicholas, says this is the second time Dominica will be hosting the union's biennial conference.
We may have extra-regional guests to our conference. So we'll have the delegates, and we'll also have observers, and we'll have camp followers. And we need to prepare for all of them.
What will be the 37th biennial conference of the Caribbean Union of Teachers will mark the union's 80th anniversary.
So we thought, as a gift to the Caribbean Union of Teachers, that the Dominica Association of Teachers would work on this commemorative magazine to highlight the work of the Caribbean Union of Teachers and to have our country, the Commonwealth of Dominica, sensitized to the work of this institution and to be ready to accept them when they do come in July.
The conference will be held from the 3rd to the 7th of August.
This is Channel 5 News. More news after this.
Unleash your confidence. All new Sorrento.
You just got into a car accident. Now you have to fix it and you don't have a cent. Don't worry, be happy. Your home got flooded out and you've lost it all, and chances to recover start to look very small. Don't worry, be happy.
Want to live the worry-free life today? Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt. Beacon Insurance, switched on.
Shopping is a lot easier with Courts Ready Finance. Choose what you want from our wide range of quality products, and we take care of the rest. Courts Ready Finance's affordability means there's no deposit. There's no need for a lump sum of cash. It's flexible, which means you choose your payment term and you're guaranteed the lowest monthly payments anywhere. Best of all, it's easy. Easy to get and easy to pay. Shop at Courts today and get what you want hassle-free. Courts Ready Finance. Easy, affordable, flexible.
Welcome back. 7 young ladies to represent their secondary schools introduced themselves to the public at a launching ceremony on Thursday.
The Waitukubuli Dance Theatre Company officially launched the 2015 Teen Dominica Pageant contestants at the Arak House of Culture. Representing the Portsmouth Secondary School is Lucretia Wallace, sponsored by Ross University School of Medicine.
On the night of February 8th, I intend to bring all my talent to the stage, together with my vibrant personality and the spirit of competition which embodies the essence of the Portsmouth Secondary School.
Sponsored by the Dominica Lotteries Commission is Kitwana Joseph of the Dominica Grammar School.
I am proudly sponsored by the Dominica National Lottery, where they offer the Big 4 game. In this game, you get a chance to win $5,000 by paying $1 and up.
Ambrosia John Baptist of the Castlebrew Secondary School is sponsored by Cadrec.
I am urging everyone here today, under the sound of my voice, to come on down to Carnival City on the 8th of February to support me and the other contestants as we vie for the title Miss Teen Dominica 2015.
Phone Shack is the sponsor of Stacey Thomas from the Goodwill Secondary School.
I would like to thank my sponsor, Phone Shack, where your phone comes to life, and I would also like to thank Angos Boutique for their support. Do have a safe and enjoyable carnival. C'est la vie nous.
Sanzara Liebert Banks from the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School is sponsored by Domlec.
I am indeed honored to be one of the 7 talented teens representing our beautiful nature isle at Carnival City on Sunday, February 8th at 5:00 p.m.
Sponsoring Pearchild Secondary School student Aniel Paquette is New India Assurance Company Limited. And
I extend an invitation to all to come support the Miss Teen Dominica on February 8th, 2015 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. An evening of class, glamour, and talent awaits.
And Convent High School student Tonelia Eli is sponsored by Bullseye Pharmacy.
I invite you all to come support me and my fellow contestants on the 8th of February 2015 at the Windsor Park Stadium from 5:00 p.m. Success is not a destination, but rather a journey.
Meanwhile, Artistic Director of the Waitukubuli Dance Theatre, Raymond Lawrence, announced that the ticket prices would be raised from $15 to $20 for adults and $10 to $15 for children.
Meantime, another 7 young ladies, this time vying for the title of Carnival Princess, also presented themselves for the first time to the public on Thursday.
This year's theme is empowering young minds and building self-confidence. Representing the Roseau Primary School is Aquila Charles.
To my sponsor, Max Race Training Limited, a heartfelt thanks. Remember, this is our country, our culture, our life. C'est la vie nous, Dominica.
Shay Joseph is the representative from the Convent Preparatory School.
I am sponsored by Mrs. Melissa Papons Carrot and Domlek. I would like to invite you to come support me and my 6 lovely sisters as we vie for the title of Dominica's Princess 2015.
Coming from the Goodwill Primary School is Nixia Matthew.
My hobbies are singing and dancing. Please come support me and my 6 beautiful sisters at the Harlem Plaza, February 1st, 3 p.m.
Kayleen Lestrade is the contestant from the St. Martin Primary School.
I am sponsored by Springfield Trading, Buster Little B. Buster Little B is a non-alcoholic beverage available in 12 flavors and can be purchased at any outlet on the island, Dominica. On the 1st of February 2015, I hope to see you.
Representing the Castle Bruce Primary School is Tatiana Massicot.
I am kindly sponsored by my loving and caring aunt, Miss Annette Lapo in Antigua. And to her, I say thank you from deep within.
Lightleen Julian is the representative from the St. Luke Primary School.
My sponsor, Carib Sand and Stone Limited, is an aggregate company. The CSS produces rough and crushed tarish, sand and aggregates. I urge each one of you to come and support me and my 6 sisters on February 1st at the Harlem Plaza.
And Sarai Paul is a contestant from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School.
I would like to thank who made it possible for me to be here, especially my mom. Also, my sponsors, Honorable Ian Douglas and the Portsmouth Community Watch Foundation.
The Princess Show will be held under the banner of the Rotary Club of Dominica and will be held on February 1st.
And finally, one Calypsonian on reserve has earned a spot to compete at Saturday's Calypso quarterfinals.
Rhea Lloyd, whose Calypso name is Stingray, is the first of 3 Calypsonians who was placed on reserve from Calypso eliminations. She is among 32 Calypsonians registered for the Calypso quarterfinals on Saturday. This is possible because Calypsonian Webster Marie, also known as The Web, has dropped out of the competition to focus on another music project.
I'm just going in with a positive mindset to basically perform to the best of my ability. I haven't made it past the quarters ever. This time around, my song has more punch, I should say, for lack of a better word, and I'm more comfortable singing it. It's more my type of calypso. Before I sang vintage calypsos, and that's not really my style, but ballads, I'm more comfortable with it, so I can sing it more freely and easily.
Her first calypso release for this season is named Abuse.
My uncle Jerry Lloyd, he penned my calypso, and it's basically, the message is one of sorrow, I would say, because it's speaking to, or for rather, women who are battered and bruised in relationships, and basically telling them that they don't have to go through it, they can put an end to it.
Among the former monarchs to compete are Hunter, Caresser, Observer and Daddy Chess. Newcomers B.O. and the Professor will also try to win the judges' favor. 20 Calypsonians will make it through to the Calypso semi-final, scheduled for January 31. Idona Jean Baptiste, Channel 5 News.
You're watching Channel 5 News. Sports is next.
First up, some football news. Dominica's road to the 2018 FIFA World Cup to be held in Russia will begin in the British Virgin Islands in March, as the country will play the BVI home and away as they seek to qualify for the next round of the world's biggest football tournament.
The draw for the qualifiers for the FIFA World Cup to be staged in Russia in 2018 took place last night in Miami. Dominica has been drawn to play the British Virgin Islands in an away game in round 1, match 2 in the CONCACAF qualifiers. The return match will be played in Dominica. The matches are expected to be played between March 23rd to 31st, 2015. The winner of this round will move on to play Canada in a home and away basis in round 2.
Meantime, Petrocaribe Point Michel signaled their intentions to return to the Premier League with a 7-goal pounding of Bath Road in the DFA Division 1 League last night.
Petrocaribe Point Michel and LA Stars both recorded wins in their opening encounters of the DFA Division 1 League last night. At the Pori playing field, Point Michel made good use of home advantage to record an emphatic 8-1 victory over Bath Road Ambassadors. With Kazimi scored the first Beaver trick for the season, with Shem Deluge getting a hat-trick. Rick Frampton scored one. Daniel Omon got the lone goal for Ambassadors. In the other match at the Bath Estate playing field, LA Stars edged out Nemesis 1-0. Frankie Matthews scored for LA Stars. The league continues tonight with Cube Cheese Barbershop Bath Estate taking on Trafalgar at the Bath Estate playing field, while at the Dubla playing field it will be Tassie United versus Bombers. And on Saturday, RIC Kensborough will battle Wayne George Academy at the Bath Estate playing field. These matches begin at 6 p.m. In the Dominic Women's League on Saturday, Southeast Stars will come up against defending champions New India Goodwill Runners at the Bath Estate playing field at 4 p.m. And the Line Premier League is in an interesting stage as 4 matches are scheduled this weekend. On Saturday, in a clash of the top of the points table, league leaders Exodus Football Club will take on second place Sajiko Southeast at the Dibla playing field, while at the Pori playing field it will be defending champions Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers versus Scotiabank Bath Estate. On Sunday, it will be the clash of the bottom place teams when Harlem United takes on Mahusuka Strikers at the Dubla playing field, while at the Pori playing field, it will be Dubla Football Club versus Icons Football Club. All matches begin at 3 p.m.
In netball, the Portsmouth Secondary School has regained its Sports Division Secondary Schools Under 20 Netball Championship, beating the Dominica Grammar School in the finals played Thursday at the Dominica Grammar School grounds. Portsmouth won the match by 8 goals, 30-22, with Adina Andre scoring 25, while Kyla Winston scored 17 for the Dominica Grammar School.
The girls have been training all year with a purpose because we lost our title last year to the Convent High School. So we came out here with a vengeance and a purpose in our hearts, and the all year round training, that helped a lot, and their consistency and dedication at training also contributed to our victory today.
Did you all have any particular plan against the grammar school today?
Well, we noted 3 or 4 players to be specific. That was Vanelsia, Kyla, Rachel and Jeanne, because those were the players we saw it fit to target. So we thought that as we shut them down one by one, that we would shut down the entire team, and we did so.
What does that win mean for you all at the PSL?
Well, that means that we have redeemed ourselves because we were accustomed of getting the title, and we have fought for the under-20 title. We are accustomed of getting the under-16, and we have fought for the under-20 title for years, and we finally got it and then lost it. So we are coming now to redeem ourselves, and hopefully we can get it in the years to come.
Well, this afternoon, they possibly played a better game than Grammar School. We came here today and we had a lot of inconsistencies with the game. Our shooters were off today, our defenses were struggling. I wasn't sure, I cannot tell you exactly what gave Posse away, but then I think they became a lot of complacent throughout the competition, that we've been winning a lot of games, and then they come here expecting to walk over the team and not perform to win the game today.
On to some cricket news, where A.B. de Villiers and Hashim Amla continue to be the thorns in the West Indies side, hitting half-centuries, leading South Africa to victory in the first ODI on Friday. South Africa won the toss and opted to bat first and were pegged back by Jerome Taylor, who grabbed 2 early wickets. But Amla and de Villiers continued to terrorize the West Indies bowlers and led the recovery effort as South Africa posted 279 for 8 before the rains came. A.B. de Villiers scored 81, David Miller 70 and Amla 66. Andre Russell bagged 2 for 51, Ben 1 for 59. The West Indies, chasing a revised target of 229 from 33 overs, got a rocket start from Gale, who dropped the hammer on South Africa, racing to 41 from 23 balls. But after Gale departed, the West Indies basically withered away and went from 51 without loss to 127 for 6 and were bowled out for 164, losing by 62 runs via the Duckworth-Lewis method. Ramdin added 31 runs, Philander, Steyn and Tahir picked up 3 wickets each. In some more cricket news, Veerasamy Permaul put up Sunil Narine-like figures as he led Guyana to a crashing win over the Windward Islands Volcanoes in the opening match of the regional Super 50 over tournament. The Windwards crashed to a 142-run defeat to Guyana. Guyana, taking first knock, were restricted to 227 for 6 in their 50 overs, with Chandrika scoring 52, Singh 49 and Bramble 43. Shane Shillingford picked up 2 for 34 in 10 overs, Melvin Matthew 1 for 50 and Derlan Johnson 1 for 42. The Windwards in reply got a good start and were 34 without loss before a major collapse, and they were all out for 85 runs. Sunil Ambrish scored 26 from 83 balls and Johnson Charles 21, but the Windwards were stifled by Permaul, who picked up 4 for 12 in 10 overs with 5 maidens, Javenja Bishu 2 for 11 and Christopher Barnwell 2 for 23. Permaul was named man of the match. Guyana picked up 5 points for the win.
Yeah, it was a tough day at the office, but these things happen. We have 2 games to go. We're forced to win 2 games, so that's basically where we are at this position.
Do you think 227 was a gettable target?
Yeah, it was. Obviously, it's only 4.5 runs per over. If you have that target, you back yourself. But it was a bit tough the way the spinners ball, the new ball was spinning, so it was a bit tough, to bat. And I credit to the Guyanese, they put the ball in the right areas to make it more difficult when the ball bites off the pitch. But having said that, it's already water on the bridge. We've lost the game. There's nothing we can do about it but go to the next 2 games that we have. Hopefully we get some play and we have to win the other 2 games going forward.
In some more cricket news, sports coordinator Trevor Shillingford has told school cricketers that there can be a future for them in the sport of cricket and that they should not let anyone discourage them from trying to get to the highest level. His comments at the opening of the secondary schools and the 20 United Insurance cricket program on Friday.
Cricket for you boys can be an opportunity to live a very productive life. And do not allow anyone to tell you otherwise. We are aware that you need a strong academic base, and we will not discount the importance of academics. But in order for you to be well-rounded individuals, you need to have other aspects forming the development, your development. And cricket is one area that will provide you with that sort of development. And I continue to say, there are persons within our society who have developed very lucrative lives through cricket participation. So there's a lot in the sport of cricket for you.
Meantime, tournament sponsors United Insurance say that they are proud to be affiliated to the cricket development. The United Insurance Company has been sponsoring the tournament for over 30 years.
And we're very happy to do that because we too believe that we need to build well-rounded individuals in our society. It's not just academics. There has to be a balance. There must be academics and sports. Sports teaches and reinforces the same thing they teach you in school. As has been mentioned, discipline, honesty, hard work, dedication. These are tools in your life that will open every door that is closed to you. With the hard work, there is nothing you cannot achieve. With discipline, there is no task that is too hard.
And finally, David Warner smashed a century, leading Australia to a 3-wicket win over England in the opening match of the Carlton Mid-One-Day Tri-Series, which also features India. England batted first and were all out for 234 with L.Y. Morgan scoring 121, leading England back after the very slow start of 69 for 5. Mitchell Starc picked up 4 for 42 and James Faulkner 3 for 47 for the Australians. Australia replied with 235 for 7 with Warner scoring 127 and Stephen Smith 37. Chris Wokes bagged 4 for 40. Mitchell Starc was named the man of the match. Australia picked up 5 points for the win, and the Australians will also play India on Sunday. That's all the time for sports. Join us next time.
Coming up next, a look at your weather.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather broadcast. I am your presenter, Annie Corrette Joseph. Satellite imagery showed some low-level clouds moving across the island chain today, and this resulted in occasionally cloudy skies. Radar imagery indicated some shower activity across parts of the island throughout the course of the day, with the Douglas Charles Airport recording just over an inch of rainfall, while there was no rainfall recorded at the Kinfield station. Conditions for tonight: fair to partly cloudy with some brief showers. Similar conditions tomorrow, and temperatures are expected to be up to 30 degrees Celsius. Marine conditions: moderate in open water with swells peaking near 8 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers are advised to exercise some caution. The next 3 days, similar conditions, fair to partly cloudy with some brief showers, and temperatures are expected to be up to 30 degrees Celsius. A high pressure system will result in an improvement in conditions across most of the islands tomorrow, resulting in fair to partly cloudy skies with some brief showers. On the international scene, some clear skies in New York, partly cloudy conditions in Miami and Beijing, some rain in London, and some thunderstorm in Caracas. Some cold temperatures also in New York. The sun will rise tomorrow at 6:36 a.m. and set at 5:56 p.m. For updated information, visit our website at weather.gov.dm or call the weather hotline at 447-5555. Join us next week for another weather broadcast. Good night.
To end the news, the headlines again. The DAT asked to reconsider government's earlier salary increase proposal of 3%, 1% and 1%. Dominica's teachers equipped to deliver on regional integration in the classroom. And government surveyors assess alternative routes in an effort to resolve sea blast concerns in Marigot. You can send your questions and comments to news@marpin2k4.com. For instant access to the news, you can download the Turn Up 767 app. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thanks for watching. Do have a great weekend.